2011-12, it just kept getting better for Jürgen Klopp and Dortmund. Champions for the second year running and DFB Cup winners as well. Klopp's young guns were getting used to success, but that did nothing to dampen the celebrations.
I can give vent to extreme emotions at both ends of the spectrum, and I count myself lucky that way. I can maybe savour the positive things more intensely than some other people. The flip side being that my sense of injustice might linger a bit longer than average.
All played out to a champions backdrop. Regular league crowds of over 80,000, the highest in the world game. The fans more than got their money's worth from Dortmund's turbocharged youngsters. Super talent Mario Götze for one. Or hometown hero Kevin Grosskreutz. Just two of the players helping turn every home game into a black and yellow football festival.
The Signal Iduna Park is a real stadium, just the way stadiums used to be. You can still breathe in the whole essence of these proper stadiums, in contrast to a multifunctional arena. I don't want to do them down, it's simply a different experience.
An experience that's even more intense, more overwhelming when near neighbours Schalke come calling. Klopp wasn't the only one jumping for joy when Dortmund went 2-up against their arch rivals. Sometimes you just can't help yourself.
Can you imagine in front of 80,000 people being in such a state you're almost oblivious to your surroundings? I find it hard myself.
That was the Dortmund effect. Top of Germany's football pile and putting one over on record champs Bayern on a regular basis.
It's not about being the first or the best, but simply being up there in the mix at the top. We've pretty much got used to that now. It feels kind of normal. There's no longer this sense that we don't belong there. In terms of the footballing potential we can bring out onto the pitch, we know we've earned it.
Dortmund ended the season 28 games unbeaten with a club record 80 goals scored. 4 of them came in a remarkable 8-goal encounter with Stuttgart, where both sides demonstrated team spirit above and beyond the call of duty. An unforgettable floodlit evening for all who were there.
We're well prepared, very well prepared. I'd say as well prepared as you can be. But sometimes in this sport, you can be caught out. And by extension, for me, that means I got the preparations wrong.
Then came the effective title decider, at home to Bayern. Robert Lewandowski's back heel put Dortmund in front and the stadium exploded in celebration. A late penalty for the visitors. Iron Robben's spot kick saved by Roman Weidenfeller. Dortmund were almost over the line.
Last year, we played really well, earned a lot of points, and also benefited from the fact Bayern was struggling a bit. This time, they're having a great season, averaging over 2 points a game, and we're still ahead of them. That's maybe an even bigger achievement, and we're also in the DFB Cup final, which is sensational for us.
They thumped Bayern to win the cup as well. That and the championship shield for the second year running made the summer of 2012 an historic one for Jürgen Klopp's Dortmund.